Hi everyone. So if you're looking for a way to heat your hot tub using solar energy, SolarisKit has developed the HT100 Kit. It's basically a completely do-it-yourself, self-installed solar heating solution which can be virtually installed with any hot tub, whether it's an inflatable hot tub like the one I've got behind me or a wood-fired hot tub or hard shell. It can be installed with pretty much anything. Now in this video, we thought it would be pretty cool just to show you exactly what comes with the kit because they're proving to be really popular. We're now shipping these things around the world. Now when you buy the HT100 Kit from SolarisKit, you basically get two different boxes. The first box is the solar collector. And so this is what our solar collector looks like. So you've probably seen in other videos, we have developed the world's first flat-packed solar collector. So you can kind of think of it as the IKEA solution to solar heating. So this is how we make our solar collectors in Scotland, where we're based. And the idea is you can assemble the solar collector in around 20 to 30 minutes without any specialized tools or experience, and you'll have a fully functioning European certified solar thermal collector. So that's what the first box is, the solar collector. So we've got a separate video on YouTube which goes in detail on how to assemble the solar collector. So I'm just going to put that aside. But what we really want to focus on in this video is actually the HT100 connection kit. So inside this box, we basically have everything else that you need after the solar collectors. So inside the box, you'll find the pump, the solar controller. We've got 25 meters of piping. Hard to believe, but we actually have 10 meters of pipe insulation in this box as well. And we've got all the fittings that you need to carry out the installation for your hot tub. So let's have a look inside. So when you open the box, you'll basically get our little thank you note from the SolarisKit team. So that's the first thing that you'll see, so you can put that aside. And then we've got the detailed step-by-step guide as well. And inside the step-by-step guide, you'll find a little packaging slip as well. So it's just part of our quality control. When we pack each kit, the production team will basically check every single item as it's packed to make sure that everything's included, and they'll sign their name at the bottom as well. So that's the packaging slip. And then we have the instruction guide as well. So obviously, this is really important. So we've tried to make it as easy as possible to install a solar heating system for your hot tub. So as you can see, it's not a really thick guide, but the first page has a QR code which you can scan, and that'll take you to a really nice step-by-step video on how to install the HT100 Kit, so you can start heating your hot tub using solar energy as quickly and easily as possible. But to complement the video, we've got a nice little step-by-step guide which goes through every single step to install your solar heating system. So that's the instruction guide. Now, at the top of the box, so you can see it, this is how it kind of looks like. So this is the piping insulation at the top. So we include 5 lengths of 2-meter long pipe lagging, essentially. Now the lagging is quite easy to install because it's got a slit in the middle, so you can just fit it over the piping. And to seal it all up, you basically just remove the adhesive backing and just press the sections together, and the adhesive keeps the lagging closed. So because it's got this slit going through the middle, it means you don't have to worry about pushing all the pipe through the lagging. You can just open it up, sandwich it over, and you're pretty much done. So we got 5 lengths of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of that out of the box and just put that to the side over here. Now once we've got the lagging out, as you can see, that takes up a fair bit of the box. The next thing we have is the roll of piping. So the piping we include is 25 meters long, so that's plenty of pipe to connect the solar collectors to the hot tub. Now, generally, we would recommend not having the solar collectors any more than 10 meters away from the hot tub, just to try and minimize that load on the pump. And so 25 meters will give you more than enough to do that. Ideally, the closer the solar collectors are to the hot tub, the better. But you've got some flexibility there with the pipe. Now, the pipe, as standard, is 12 millimeters in diameter. And it's a pipe that we have specially made to couple with our solar collectors. So it's a very high quality, European made. It's all ASTM and ISO certified as well. So that's the piping. So we'll put that to the side. And the main part is actually inside this box. So the top part is the solar controller. And then inside the box, we have the pump, the power supply, the fittings, and some other bits and bobs that you need to install a solar heating system. So let's just have a look at this in some more detail. So we try to make the packaging as eco as possible, so all the packaging is made from recycled cardboard. So this is one of the really important parts of the HT100 kit. It's the 12-volt temperature controller for the pump. Now, we've got a really nice, compact, neat controller unit here. It's IP67 rated, so you can actually install using the mounting holes here outside if you want, or it could be placed inside. And it's already got the temperature sensors already pre-wired to it, so you don't have to worry about connecting any of the temperature sensors. The only thing you need to connect with the controller is the power supply, so that's this guy, and the pump. Now, as you can see, we use IP-rated connections as well, so when you connect the pump, you just screw that nut onto it to get a seal, and the same goes with the power supply. Now, to make sure you don't get them the wrong way around, you can see actually that the two connections are different, so you can't wire it incorrectly. Because accidents happen, I do them all the time, but we want to make sure that it's as easy as possible to install. So I'm going to just take the temperature sensors out just to show you those. Now, the temperature sensors that we include, let's just untangle this a little, come with 10-meter long leads. So if you have the solar controller mounted near the hot tub, you've got plenty of cable there to run to the hot tub or to the solar collector. So really long cables, just to give you that flexibility. If you don't need that much cable, just wind it up together, bunch it up, use a cable tie, and just put it to the side. There's no issue there having some excess cable. So that's what the controller looks like. If you haven't seen our other videos, you'll see that all you need to do to run our controller is just press that one button, and that button has a built-in LED in it. So when you first turn it on, it basically flashes really rapidly to show that the system is being primed, so the pump is just on full pelt, and it does that for around 30 seconds just to get water flowing through the system. Then what the controller does is it checks the status of the system by measuring the temperatures, and if the solar collectors are warmer than the hot tub and your hot tub's not quite warm enough, the solar controller will then basically go into heating mode. And the way you know it goes into heating mode is the LED slowly flashes. And so that slow flash means, yes, I'm heating your hot tub using solar energy. Now, when you get to the point where the hot tub's reached temperature or it's got into nighttime and there's no more solar energy, the collector temperature will be lower than the hot tub temperature. And in that situation, what happens is the light goes from a slow flashing to a solar light. Now, the solar light means that your controller is on standby, ready to go when the sun comes out. So super simple to run, really compact as you can see as well. It doesn't take up very much space. And like I mentioned, IP rated, so completely fine to put outside as well. So that's the controller. Then inside the box, we have the important pump as well. So inside the box is the 12-volt DC pump. Now with our pump, we have the IP-rated connection to the controller, and we give a 4-meter length cable with our pump as well. So the pump can have a bit of distance from the controller, so up to 4 meters away. So if you've seen our other videos, you can see it's a really compact, small pump, runs off 12 volts DC, so really quiet, really economical to run as well. So it costs a couple of pence to run all day, our pump. So that's the pump, so put that to the side. Then to power the system, we include a power supply. So as standard, because we're based in Scotland, we provide a British plug. If you're in the US, Canada, or other parts of the world, it's quite easy to just get a converter from the UK to your local pin. Otherwise, you could locally source a power supply as well. It's just a pretty standard 12 volts DC power supply, rated to 3 amps as well, a little bit higher than what we need. But what is different about the power supply that we provide is that it has quite a long cable as well. Obviously, you need to power this from a socket somewhere, so we give a 10-meter lead with our power supply. And again, it's an IP-rated power supply as well. So it's got a little seal and a locking nut as well. So that's our power supply that we include with the kit. We also have a little tube cutter as well. So we've given you the 25 meters of piping. We recommend using a tube cutter to cut the tube, just to try and get a nice clean cut with the tube. It's not recommended to use scissors or anything like that because they're not quite sharp enough and you may squash the tube. And if you squash the tube, then when you add the fittings, you may not get a very good seal. So we recommend using a tube cutter, but you've got one in the kit, so super easy to do. And then we've got all the fittings that you need inside this compostable bag. So inside here, you've got 16 12mm elbows, so all the elbows to do all the connections from your hot tub to the solar collectors. It's also got some recommended fittings for connecting to the drain port. It's also got the fittings to connect to the pump as well. So inside the green bag, you've got pretty much everything that you need. And that's it. That's everything that comes with the HT100 kit. If you're looking for a super easy way to heat your hot tub using solar energy, then check out SolarisKit's HT100 kit. As you can see, we provide everything that you need to start using solar energy to heat your hot tub. Thanks very much for watching.